I used to not know how to push with Harbor, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to play Harbor aggressively. Welcome back to my Harbor only to Diamond series. If you learned something new or enjoy, consider subscribing. Whenever you jump peek and you see that they're actually pushing on site, something you could do is place down your wall. From there, if you just hold that angle, you'll probably be able to kill a few people, because not a lot of people expect you to be right outside of it, and it's really easy to kill people since they're going to be slowed while they're walking in. From there, whenever you get a few kills, what you could do right before the wall drops is just push out and then kill a few more people, because they're not going to expect you to push out, and that's where you can play off of it and get a bunch of them. Whenever you can, always try to hold unexpected off angles like this, so you'll be able to get a bunch of them. The way you use the moving wall aggressively is whenever you're stuck in a smoke, you can just place your moving wall and just push out of it. And while the moving wall clears places, you clear it too, and just like that, you'll get 2 kills. Whenever you place your normal wall, what you can do is hide on the right side, so they're probably not going to check you because they think that you're going to be on the opposite side of the wall. And then whenever you hold that, you'll be able to kill a bunch of them just like I did here. And on top of that, Reyna tried to blind me, but she couldn't because of my wall. This is how you use Harbor's ultimate ability aggressively. So whenever you're about to push on site, you just use it, and then from there, you just keep on pushing on site with the ultimate. Because wherever an enemy is, your ultimate will clear it. Just like that, I was able to kill one person and get all the way to CT while giving my team free sight. Not only that, whenever I was CT, I was able to kill another 2 people, and then I went back to site and killed the last person. Just like that, I ended up killing 4 people, which really helped my team win this round. We ended up winning overtime 14-12. Not only that, we also ended up getting 21 RR, meaning I now have 34 RR in gold 1. Let's go get more RR in the next game. No matter what gun you're using, even a ghost, you should always take time with your shots. Because if you just spray, your recoil and bullets are going to go everywhere. But if you take your time, you're going to be able to hit them in the head and kill them very easily. If you're trying to give your team free sight on A site breeze, something you could do is do this wall right here. And just like that, you'll be able to box off site and give your team sight way easier. On B site, if you do this wall right here and just push right out of it, you'll be able to get a bunch of free kills and give your team free sight, just like I did here. Whenever you're pushing B site on breeze with your ult, what you could do is stand on elbow right here and just use your ult. With this, it will cover the entire site, and you could even push out onto site and get a bunch of free kills just like I did. I just kept on pushing and it kept on getting kills. And it was because of my ultimate. If you just align your crosshair where someone's head's going to be if they peek, and you just keep on peeking that even past smokes, you'll be able to get a bunch of free kills just like I was able to do it here. I just kept on shooting through smokes and I was still able to get a kill. And then I was just able to get this kill right here, and then later that round, because of my crosshair placement, I was holding sight, I was able to kill another person. Just like that, I had Spike. So because of that, what I did was I just walled off Spike, and I just positioned myself in a good angle. So Reyna, if she was going to get Spike, I was going to be able to see her and easily kill her.
Last player standing.
CT.
30 seconds left.
No. Put down your Q.
But then I realized because of the wash, you might have just gone Spike and ran away. So I didn't want to risk it, and because time was getting low, I went to go look for a better angle because I knew she couldn't rotate. So whenever she pushed onto B site, I just kept on shooting her to stall time. Then when I realized it was way too late and she can't plant either way, she just has to kill me, I just hid in this spot, and just like that, I was able to give my team a win. Sadly, we ended up losing the game 6-13. But since I did team MVP, I only ended up losing 14 RR, meaning I now have 20 RR and gold 1. Let's go get our RR back in the next game. When pushing on B site on Pearl, if you do this wall right here, you'll be able to cover a lot of sight and give your team a free plant. So after they plant, they can just play back and hold Spike from there. On A site, you can do this wall which will cover art and flowers. And if you feel like it and you get a bit closer, you can even curve it so it could cover secret. But this is just a faster wall to do sometimes. From there, whenever you're pushing on site, make sure you always clear out secret first. Crosshair placement is so important. Literally, all of these people just ran into my crosshair, and all I need to do was just click left click. And from there, I just kept on killing them over and over again. And just like that, I was able to kill 4 people pretty easily just because of my crosshair placement. Look at how I was able to hold Spike so easily. I just did a combination. I peek, then use my ability to hold Spike, then I peek again, then keep on using my ability to hold Spike. And just like that, I was able to kill 3 people and keep on holding spike for a really long time.
Oh, one box down.
One.
One behind, one behind.
We're spike down. Just play on spike.
One's behind, watch out.
Chamber is so low.
One enemy
Last one's
remaining.
behind,
Last one was their spawn.
Whenever you're defending an A-site Pearl, this is a really aggressive and risky play you could do. Whenever you have your ultimate, as soon as the barrier drops, you can just use it. And if you have a few teammates with you, what you could do is all of you guys just push up, and whoever's there is going to be stunned, so you could just easily kill them. Just like that, I was able to kill one person and get the rest of the team off of A. This is another aggressive play you could do while you're defending on an A-site Pearl. As soon as the barrier drops, you could just put your wall straight like this. And if you have someone like Fade or Sova, you can know if there's anyone there. And if there isn't, you can just keep on pushing up. Like in this round, I was able to go to their spawn and catch Sage off guard. And I also saw Sova's drone, and I knew he wasn't close up. So I knew he would have had to be inside, so I just peeked inside. And just like that, I was able to kill him. We ended up winning the game 13-10. Not only that, we also ended up getting 19 RR, meaning I now 39 RR and gold 1. Let's go get more RR in the next game. This round, look how I'm able to get free sight. So first thing I do was put my wall up, and just like that, I was able to get a free plant. From there, I go back, but then their Astra actually walls me off. So because of that, I push up, and then this time I do my moving wall, because I realized that the wall is probably about to drop. So whenever I place my moving wall, I hug it and go right next to it, because the way that it works is someone's probably going to wide swing out of it, and whenever they do that, I'm going to be able to easily kill them. That's exactly what happens. And since the moving wall only lasts 5 seconds, I was also able to kill a second. Not a lot to show that game, but we ended up losing 10-13. Not only that, but we also ended up losing 15 RR, meaning I now have 24 RR and gold 1. Let's go get our RR back in the next game. If you're trying to ult all of A-site and Haven, if you stand right here, it will cover everything from the edge of Long all the way to CT. And just like that, you'll be able to get free sight if all you do is push. And then from there, if you push CT and then use your wall to like kind of box it off and then play your ones, you'll be able to kill another person. And just like that, also ended up pushing Heaven and killing another last person. Meaning I ended up killing 3 people just because I set myself up good because of the ultimate ability. Whenever you're pushing C site with your wall, what you could do is cover garage and all of CT. And from there, if you just hold that, whenever someone walks through it, since they'll be so slow, you'll be able to easily kill them. Just like I was able to do in this round. People that say you can't push with Harbor, look at this round. So first thing I do was ult all of A sites. And just like that, I was able to kill 1 person.
Oh, he pushed towards me?
And then lastly, I knew that the last person was Heaven. So what I decided to do was push with my moving wall so he could just see me when I could see him. And I knew where he was coming from. So just like that, I was able to kill another one. I was able to kill 3 people just because of my abilities. When you're defending and you realize that they don't have a sentinel to watch their back, something you could do is always try to flank them. Like in this round, since I flanked them, I was able to kill 2 people while I had Stingers and they had Odins. We ended up completely destroying them and we won 13-1. Not only that, but I also ended up getting 22 RR, meaning I now have 46 RR and gold 1. Let's go get more RR in the next game. Whenever you're pushing on A-site Icebox, if you do this wall right here, it will cover screens and the entry point of rafters. And from there, whenever you're pushing on site, you'll be able to kill a lot of people. Just like I was able to do here. On B site, you could ult the entire site. And from there, to cover Snowman, you could put your wall up and curve it around so you're pretty much boxing out the site. And from there, you'll be able to get a free plant and easily win post plant. If you ever want to walk through mid on Icebox, you could place this wall right here. And the other team won't know if you're going under tube, above tube, or not even going mid. Make sure you guys look at your map. The only reason I knew where all these people were was because of my map. So the first 2 people I knew because of the sky thing went blue. And the last 2 people I saw because of my teammates saw him, so I saw him through the map also. The first kill I'm able to get here was because of my crosshair placement. From there, I was trapped in this spot and I didn't know what to do. With Harbor's ability, literally all of his abilities you could get away with. So what I did was just use my wall and just like that I was able to get away. From there, Faye tried peeking me, thinking I was still over there because she didn't realize I ran away. And just like that, I was right behind her and I was able to also easily kill her. When defending an icebox, if you immediately jump right here and you have good aim, you'll 100% be able to kill a few people as long as they're going A site. Just don't do it too much because then it stops working. Whenever you're trying to retake site and defuse, something you can do is just put your orb on top of Spike, and if you have a few teammates holding you, you can just easily defuse, just like I did here. And after that round, we ended up winning the game 13-11. Not only that, but I also ended up getting 20 RR, meaning I now have 66 RR and gold 1. Let's go get more RR in the next game. Whenever you're pushing onto B site icebox, if you box off sight with your wall like I was able to do here, you'll be able to give your team sight pretty easily. In this round, I ended up using that same wall strategy to go under tube onto kitchen. And then from there, when I was on kitchen, I was able to easily pick one off because he didn't even realize that I went to kitchen that fast. In this round, whenever I used my ultimate, I was able to cover all of B site and give my team sight. From there, I used zip lines to go up and get kitchen control. Whenever I got kitchen control, I was able to peek out and kill 2 people. From there, I just pushed out of kitchen and I saw another 2 people. So what I decided to do was isolate my ones and I was able to get 2 1v1s instead of making it a 1v2. Just like that, I ended up killing 4 people really easily. In this round, after I used my wall and got sight, I used the ziplines to go up and go into kitchen. From there, the other 2 people were literally lined up for me. So all I needed to do was shoot, and while I just kept on spraying, I was able to kill 2 of them pretty easily. Make sure you guys never line up for the other team. We ended up destroying them 13-4. Not only that, but I also ended up getting 22 RR since I ended up playing so good. Meaning I now have 88 RR and gold 1. If you learned something new or enjoyed, consider subscribing. I coach my viewers for absolutely free. If you want to get coached, just comment down your Discord name and join my Discord server. I also analyze pro games. If you want to watch a pro analysis, it's in the bottom right of the screen. Also, I stream all of this live right here on my YouTube.